so you are here because you cannot sleep, right? Yeah, okay. Obviously, this is the sleep clinic, so we are going to be able to help you. What we are going to do is that I'm going to ask you questions. That first, what we need to identify you, and then to identify your problem in more detail. And then we are going to do a number of things which might gonna help you fall asleep. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to take some notes as you answer my questions. Okay? So, can I get your full name, please? Alright. Can I get your date of birth? Alright, let's start with the first question. How much water do you drink throughout the day? You don't count. Okay, so you don't count it. Okay, that might be an issue, okay? What we need to do here is I recommend you to drink at least 2.5 liters throughout the day. But if you haven't drunk that much in the day, don't try to drink all at night because that's not gonna help with your sleep. Your body will be a bit more active, as well as you will need to go to the toilets a bit frequently, which is not helpful when you try to sleep. So you have been doing that, right? Okay, so that's don't try to drink enough during the day, and if you are not able to do that, then that's it. Don't try to drink more and more and more and more at night. Obviously drink water, but not that much, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna sign that. Okay. Now this is a question that some people does not like to answer it truthfully, but I need you to answer me honestly. So how much is your screen time? Yeah. Okay, I appreciate the honesty here. I'm a doctor and I'm here to help you, so that's the most that you can do to help the process. So yes, that is obviously a bit too much, and I'm gonna need you to lower it because that can reduce your sleep quality. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so we have a couple of questions left and then we can go through with the things that is going to help you fall asleep. So, have you had any kind of habits or tricks that you have tried earlier to have a better sleep, but they have failed, obviously, because you are here? So you have tried that one. Okay, that's interesting, and it didn't work out. Okay. Well, that is interesting because that usually works for most of the people. Okay, but probably I would assume that your screen time is the most problematic. Now, another very, very important question. When you go to sleep? I again appreciate the honesty, but you need to go to bed a bit earlier. Studies shows that if you go to bed before noon, your sleep will be better. Okay. And how much do you regularly sleep? That is actually not bad. So, yeah, we have one question left, and then we can evaluate all the information that we have collected here on the paper. So, you go to sleep randomly, or do you have a bedtime when you go to sleep? That is, again, not great. Okay. I understand. What you say, but you need to work on that. Because it's again something that is not good. Now, we have all of these things written down here, and yeah, what I have to say about them is that the main key that we need to address here is that you go to bed earlier, and the body itself actually loves it when you have an exact routine and when you go to sleep in the same time and you wake up at the same time, roughly the same time, every single night and day. And so I say that you should try that. Yes, you should try to accomplish it's that you go to sleep at the same time every day, and you try to wake up at the same time every day. That's gonna help. That's gonna definitely help. And yes, the other thing is obviously your screen time that needs to be reduced. But as of tonight, I can help you with falling asleep. Obviously, in the long run, you will have to do all the things I said to you, but in the short term, but today is going to be a great night because I'm going to help you now to fall asleep. So first, we are going to do a little breathing together, okay? Because there are certain kinds of breathing that calms the mind and the heart down, okay? So I will ask you to do what I tell you, and I'm going to do it with you, okay? We're not going to do it for very long, okay? You don't need to worry about it. Just do it with me. It's going to help you a bit calm yourself down, okay? So what we are going to do, we're going to inhale through our nose for 4 seconds and then exhale through our mouth for 6 seconds, okay? That's what we are going to do. So visit again to another checkup. Okay, so yes, yes, yes. Tonight should be a better sleep. Yes, okay, thank you for coming and see you next time, or maybe